story bi ese Madrid we no Milan omoji Coppa Italia ne krana one day obeka se season ankoye Tijani Rangers e bi to so na Rangers say Coppa Italia no enya ade a ebe redeem Milan almost season ti jedi ombe jedi esi ba bi nemom player ne jedi ese afi season no and sheda ankoye amfa ma AC Milan bobo ko no omoji Coppa Italia ne kranya ade a eno ebe pepa omani wo ewo league mo a ye de ho nsam no e de ma ewo eye dwumade ne so boss so okay Milan legend aye freno Vonimil Boban or say AC Milan mo president or say on Semfata ese or daso obomu or say urano club management onya de cra where Vonimil Boban and or say AC Milan president Paolo Scaroni or say urano should never be in football. Nebusan say Boban na nsema kendi has a two house no say masa na mu kwan owura ne faso owura ne Milan boboko no enti mu ankasa chitafo sentrofo kwan ayera ne Milan yi maybe atwam sana ne ye no was Caroni wa bon papa wonya de enti no nkono de oni we a enka obe campaign ama owura no presidency no free so amani pafo from abesomo a we Vonimil Boban or AC Milan legend ono so nkomo a wodi giant ne anwumre eno no boss Coppa Italia final empanyin for the atuja said the urgent trophy in anwumre no or the 7 million euros and a ekofie na the already second and I said the bebuabo no when you 4 million euros eno monetary package da Coppa Italia no eso na anwumre ya ye de ho nsam no de ma e dwumade ne so Madrid bo Mallorca anwumre na be surprise o say Madrid team him no yes mo first team players dupe mo ye fit unsa nam de betudwa say Madrid injury list no ade corner nim papa ema enra the Lucas Vasquez there and so the beka ho the Vinicius Junior there beka ho other players bebre ewa chia wo muntimi emobia ye say 10 players per and ye fit ewa Madrid first team ni ma nanwumre wo mo ekobom against Mallorca enti no be say Madrid blending kwada no any first team players no na omo etumi asiakan e de tia Mallorca na yes, maybe I was Spanish La Liga and you say, oh, can Madrid squad here got 10 first team players? Can you tell me about 7? On my prepare and I say suspension tea. One to me man campaign for ever suspend the game. No, 7 available first team players. Say Omun Adiomo Badia and you say Obasa Obe Violeti Emra Taho and so the best selected players. And Jabo game La Liga anymore and Titan Nidia Madrid. Ever to me the abonemo and Kakoya 7. And ya and campaign for my game no about so Mallorca and Madrid and I bomb and Maria yete and also on 70 mile Jumatino and so Yamia tomorrow next week 21st May Oko a Basque region Honma San Mame a tournament and United and airborne boss Asemasi Asemasi yes so call a Bilbao Cronimoa omo operating restaurant bars sports sport e bi wo so was e twato tot yes ni nyina e bi wo na ye say omo ebo na omo person omo de ensa agi okromu on e say no e wo soro ama oko eye Bilbao ye say owura ono eye consumers and users organization delegate ti omo tonuani di ne nsanom ni ade no omo okuo bi a ye obi odoma no ye say akopa acho so sro mo a nka supporters bebreba eye Bilbao no nko mo tete nsane so omo tete nsane so ye say boss ye say uko Bilbao a bia no ye ma one glass a bit me tua be say 20 euro tinka Ghana ha e bia o de be 3 million ananya sa say
20 euro
ai tinka e bia yes ki your ma bubra no glass ba ko a
unse glass na ekese
oh ze on bubra there I said disposable cup
you form be you
wa bombe sa
form yes
but say crowd here say hotels crowd o more increase
I said 20
we know by 900%.
obi a free UK Eba spin.
So almost see beer the enka adefu.
And
beer enka yazukuta 2.5.
20 ne be be £14.
Yes.
14 on 3. We are 28. Na 42.
Yes. 14 yes.
£42. Ombe oh akwane number of man na me fenka say wonya yi na omomonto ma de sa na
Kepa Loizaga sa na efre no oso sro mo Kepa Loizaga
Kepa
yes or your consumers and users organization omo delegate o Basque
onua ne Kepa
and they meet chire
omo mari bi nko
na on say yes European Rugby Cup final 2018 sa no me ye
on so ko
yes na Bilbao yes any ensano ne board den
na e kura ska wom
yeah okay
ska wom
say
and ni je so ho
okay
so mo nyina e Basque for no Bilbao Sociedad
yeah
mo nyina mo ye Basque for no
ti dia ko so
o ma ye mo ho sikafo a omo poma de
yes
say omo star no ene Catalan for no omo sese
ese
nti beba wo sin ka Ghana komo ya asantefo so on them
you bet me draw similarities bi kakra sa
omo wo nyoma bibre sese nti kakra wo ho
omo patronize omo ade
omo poma ade
yeah
nti sana akwakoye all right
ti na dey free ho ba eno nti boss ye dey ye nkrofo nkroso nsem ni si na show na to aso
solo
boss
yebedase
okay
yebedase se bibia so ko kama
nyame adom bibia ya okay boss
nyoma ye fine
nyame adom bibia ye fine
okay
bibia ye fine
okay hey solo
boss
or say if you are winning also pray for your brothers to win,
okay,
so that at the end of the day the whole burden will not be on your shoulders.
Okay, Entino,
if you are winning,
okay,
also pray for your brothers to win, so that at the end of the day the whole burden will not be on your shoulders.
All right, enti osese eneme koye ma anase udi nkunima eya na wabompa ya ama unuanom so na bibia koye kama te so de na de amom se de be ya adesoa no enyina yemfa mesoa wo nti o di nkunim no na wabompa se de okan ho so be di nkunim na obi asoa na adesoa enye sa so omo de na nkoyi a omo de omo ha obesa abeto o so
to bu ho po no nkwane de
yeah
but o kono na upia obi suso
e man ono so ko
anya nkwane ese ofudua no ese obo ma obi fro
yes
na unse abraboma kwantu no
yeah
overtaking you allowed.
Oh yes.
So nimsa.
Oh yes.
Nti wan hwe na wa mo wonua bi.
Yeah.
Ama ono soso enya ne so ne dia. Ebedrum ma bi obenya obi a obeboa no ama na besan wo ho no. Na bi akọ no ho a na wo nya mo
bi ani ho. Yeah.
Nti boa wonua
sa pepe.
Na wonua soso nya da bi obu ho ade ne nigye ene se solo be sori anopa.
No aba
no ho abesiliska ana abakwa kwosrense mama tarenhye da bi nipa ehun adwuma ye den
pa
nipa so na bo nipa
pa
ti solo ene de de be ma no wa wo bibia wonua bi ben obia no entena wo se da bia
yeah
wonua be so obu ane de ne se obeka akwa no sisi akwa no obo abaji 50 ni ko
se unse ya na
entena obesa aba
ya na mpempi no nipa bebre ho mo penipa ni mo adom ti no opese omo obi ahu se nipa asomasi ono na eboa na na so ne hwe no ti se be ya obebo ni dwetire bia mo atene ho akoye ne de no oye ne sa nipa hu nti no opese de bia oba na nkrofo ahu se akwa na ba fi obeji akọ kwa na ba fi obeji akọ no de bia
o adamfo bia oboa ne sa onibi
se de bia me mani bibi
anase bia duru aho kire mo ba wo ha no ma
oh yes no de e wo ho
na fo lidin fa so ne ma no na onye cause why you
me nyare boss me nyare
atino onte report no
nyare
oh and me the better platform no so
boss we be kro obi morning sa
de nipa be yesolo anoma yesolo
we obi morning sa obi kra o mo be de boa me
obi sa ho
na akwase ma yi no
wa ye ho accounts anopa na show no na jowa mo so ye mo de wo ho ato ansa na
e jowa mo de ndi didi banku ase o
eba cho solo say omo ehwe you Facebook no
okay
omo the messages ba nti yeguso say yenya technical problem kakra bi
okay
me hu say omo dimri ka free through ho obewura Facebook room ho a che say omo ye ho adwuma Starboy de che say bibie no obeka che na sase so obetiase Starboy me see ye Facebook no
sound and I show ne there that I show ne that so live.
That's good. That's good. And aba.
Yeah, show ne live.
Ti mo amobusa no body Francis mo. Ene mo amaka ni nyina no. Edem
ya babe 8 to 10 minutes ni.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay. All right. Starboy dey asem.
Starboy do ti 100 mpe choboy.
As usual, today's message is purposely meant for you. Be a cheerful giveaway. You are too stingy on some of us.
We all UK now, no, and all US allow UK.
Oh, UK or Swindon.
Hey, na UK for now come as him na Starboy as a copy o. Any be hero.
Starboy a copy mo UK. Hey,
Obiakro fee.
Starboy. Solo.
Obiakro.
Starboy dey mfana dan for da.
Oh, so yonko no.
De. Meni na twam.
Oh, sir.
Starboy.
So ko you ka wait ma ko dan nche.
Bese na nsem mo me ko ayi mango down baby anoti. Enam ko hyehyia na namfofo no. Ti yeteto aye didi nkomo a no mo busa na ya oti kodwunka. So Starboy se fe no kodwu. I'm so woman no afre ba ko. Say kodwu. Ye friend bi a onfa o. Na da obenya ni bia so me wadwuma mu. Ada obenya ni bia so me wadwuma mu. Onim si e be seniska. Ne mo ye busa se de no sitie. It is Starboy. Well, when namfofo a na no omo wo eye south ene mango down. Omo frɛ wa fa. Na jai sa wo nyoma na wo ye no. At least edrum re bia ma 50 70 80 pound bin to form
20 kra to form one.
Na boys in ngunsa.
Yes. Na me ka se e ho no o ya no mu feel se ebi mu feel se me nipa bi ka che me se edu time bi na oba so ho a che na be pesca nke bi o mbetimi aboa kakra bi 200 300 cedis bi but o mu trim ne ya no mu feel se aseswa am ka chen se da bi ska bi enso na Ghana ha yete no se bi ubo bi ska 200 cedi kra ebi a problems 100 never solve ya man on you have no idea ti nipa ne ba no aka chen se oh ebi a nema munya nemu mje kakrai nefa eso ano na mehwede metumi aye
kakra na Starboy bi twia no eno na ye problem
come say obi etwam 200 sesia
na oti obi akrofinka
David minyante nka
eso oti obi akrofinka
obi akrofi Michael Ajimaidua
oh one charge Ajimaidua nka
Kojo Ben
one ti Kojo Ben nka
Akusiaba
se Kojo Ben so UK
Akusiaba DJ Richman
Richman na kwamene na kasa
so mu nyina de lom ke kambo mu na ba de a na edwetiri ne so eso pa
DJ Richman see the show is live inside Hamburg. Greetings to all, especially solo DJ Richman Enima and now Omakambo mom the message we e de aba. Maka just DJ Richman we nipa.
Opa.
You would nipa and you would nipa. Na me kase me kan DJ Richman asema solo. Wa hwe kura na. They all expected from DJ Richman in Abijay.
Sa.
Aye. DJ Richman ye nipa.
Hey,
you will nipa and you will nimpan.
Okay.
But we do ye nipa.
To me for expectation into baby na.
Ade a waye nko entino. DJ fa share honim. Na yi solo film. O say free famoski.
Aye.
O say the show is loud and clear here.
Yeah.
Please tell Akwasiedu, my CEO, to do everything possible to win the GPL, or else we won't forgive him that.
And so you knew.
So a Jew.
I'm saying, Kojo the message be about.
My columns is here.
I say with the wedding. Okay, upon Powaski, upon your home message near that say. Emil Smith also the abaye that say. Kwame Adomako was watching the show live at Ashtown. Good evening, striker. Manchester United will surely win the Europa League title come next week. And no, any day out there, Abanono. It was every famous skill to one umpe. Or say, thank God, so didn't mention my name.
That is it. Excuse me. I come to the so not kind of message, you know.
Yeah, someone.
Easy, boss.
Tino. Yankuna Kaka. Na
message in the mistress, anything on Kana or be our mom in Kakra.
Oh, day.
So say, said the bear this one, Madonna Consul. And go on, show me great Trigger.
Tino and I say, no, you.
Walk a crown, I'm crash him.
Oh, no, we are here. What do you say?
I am one more. Tino to me.
Oh, yes. Then I said to office, oh, didn't come be afraid you and come on. I did know. I don't know how I saw you say that much. The Clementino. Sorry, we saw TV the moves or so I'm saying, hey, I saw pennies and our brothers on the first Bible reader. You now sorry, I guess so many times.
Easy skills power onukwano na catch you free 4 places.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Be you can say.
We him 3.
Unim 3. It's about 3 no.
Me ni mo yepa. And I mean him Abbey. And I dear Oba Sundown watch.
Dr. Caesar.
Hey.
Dr. Caesar.
Yes.
Lila
Energy tea.
Say official no. And one of them one number.
Yes, support. I feel support. What's call yache definitely.
You want we abosu so yanke kan wakatua mo na kan ko be 30,000 Ghana.
Oh, me hwe na no me hwe ja na me na fa na 2,000.
Say wa. Okay. Free verse of your boss when you say Oscar, so what boss now form.
Hey, everybody. Well, can say that.
So Oboasi time there. Say no, so now our time.
Oboasi time the na
do original na so
bia we use Tino de shabu.
Oboasi na di hu.
I say your call boss.
Na wonu mo ko si yafi.
Say skills how you nyina.
Already ya.
Tino, yo, yanko nti enseme wo fie.
Yes.
Na Clementino aboabo no awode ebreye. Nti we Tino bre. Aha, promise 102.7. Program near live on your TV, Promise TV, live on Facebook, Promise Radio 102.7, and Afiuti on radio 102.7. There's a message is bra. A brand so I said down there, never Casimadu, ama nabo say be line no na amount for sudo madwenche abeka enkoma yedi kan edi ewofia ye besa mo bibia kwa babiem ni asa do bibia se so do ofidie ato Promise 102.7.
Promise.
Welcome to 102.7 FM.
Awie yewram ewo krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko. Ya ka chose se no ensam de e trend de ensantwofo eka. Yewie pa de supporters a munya akonya enkasa de monsomo ka no. Eno ene didi nkan e de emamo. Na unim say yumanim sam ebra Kotoko. Ni brekum Chelsea kohwi mu ewo MTN FA Cup. We no a semi-final stage a o hwan hye pro so a na je se enyema kona nim ye pa against brekum Chelsea. Na ne match no nkofo ka ho asem bebre. Do obi abusan se ba ne san na high sense na makotoko sika kase na o made bokotoko anim na ye hu nsam boss a game na MTN so pharmacy a omde nkwa de white a show clear na no na on today's post na o say ye gibrani lawyer Safodu squad di nkomo na abusan se de si ye eden na kofa ba ya mudi MTN kotare high sense ni achiri
This is a bit take piano. A contract on some and first sponsors. The sponsors also a say FA Cup a competition we are every organizing. The club needs to decide there. Of course, some of them is a football club a competition in Tinayabo. And a sponsor non one competition grammar. What's the marketino? It's the rules no or say open there and Mario or say the last sponsor saying a bayano. I'm a 2 months son. If you have with him, Locotoko, in the Middle Africa, I have basically legal ticket and answer FA Cup ticket. It was the decided to have a book in the Then for that period, now you FA Cup competition, they say they comply with the FA rules and regulations. And they didn't say FA last sponsor. In recent years, I am MTN. I'm better. They have MTN. I'm competing with any of our sponsors. For now, I didn't see a actually conflict you was having to know. That anything said you better comply with every rule. The sponsors in I was the same MTFA Cup, the day because MTFA Cup and also and marketing sponsors in a way. They take it to Africa, and the mama is in so. Whether one engaging in competitions, yeah. You be a sponsor when they be MP and also be MP. In the true text competitions, and now, the mama almost so at me, I like it to him. Until headline sponsor or the headline sponsor. And by any be your other network be on MTN, you got a complex be any similar engineers are not similar anything. Dubaya for the past years, Sana, happening, previous FA Cup match, Sana next year.
Lawyer, Safutuku Esquire, anyway, and on today's sports, so if you're Kotoko team, as I say, about 3 players, Dean, as supporters, Philo Mupa, won't mean natural, Samba or no, won't mean anything, a woman, and the contract is seminal. Kotoko person 3 say play and I crowd and I want your crowd yentie lawyer Safutuku Esquire.
The woman said play beyond contract less than 1 year beyond. I person maintain them. The shots here you know me dim komo. Na so refreshing say. Play beyond a will and say and any day only a baby negotiations now other 12 agreement just work Kotoko.
Una so far moon challenge bia.
In fact, in the case of Samba, our foreign player crowd and the rest of football yes now almost spend work Kotoko.
Hey, dear Rona.
Well, I was very happy. Happy with Kotoko. That is the statement I want to account my name. So when you really carry an output. A bit of my pressure, say, you may come with administrative Indiana and Yamano Dawson, but I can tell you, say, all the players I know what I will and say, Nekra, we are going to pay. You want to secure their positions.
Players, you been away, Omam no Mukase.
I met my Kasamba and Saris, Fujipa, and other players. I love them when you can say, Om and I are willing to renew your contract.
Na Blake home.
Blake, but I don't want to commit any idea. Later, no, some of the full list of players here, the normal being now. We'll come out with players here on contracts. Now, I solve the issue.
Who did the Namian pass a blade? You won't guy.
I don't know, players, no, I'm contract less than 1 year. It doesn't the one here, now for a mistake. But we're very sure now.
As far as goalkeeper and Samba.
And Samba, so the famous statement, you're making it in Ama.
No.
Maybe a couple for us, no, I can't say, my main function, sir, and Dr. James, I could see up your mail, what time we did. Omoko Jubo, Ome Pusunyaka, for the last time. A be a player and a rep on a crowd, say, on better 3 more and sorry, dear no. Nanko for Fisa Kotokonyana, dear Cranimum, the maintenance of Kotokoman, the last chance. No more Busana, sir, Obed Estende, at the Amaye, and also Estendia, Umuvi and Noir, Umuvi Munko play and Munimbeam. Now, and come back, that's Sujino Kotokono, a wine. And the next season, Ebeye Kotoko, head coach, unse Karimzi to the catch also by a technical director. Na Uram Ewa IMC, and a supporters front on Penfoku Kudamana Famua, as he divided Kakra Abem. Brimujidi said, be a woman's idea. I was a Kotokonya foreign code, Boni coach, and the Brimujidi said, there be. Maso Kodu, Najumadi and Sefata Noa, or said the manual. Supporters are 1 Montano, no, said no production team Nitisi form. Near Busam say Kotoko. Situations is here, among call for white coach and as a local coach.
Oh, there be me in India, me who say, oh, Ghana, or Africa, and there. Kayamobody say, you're more African coaches, no one say, they are prosperity Ugumobile. Don't say season in a normal uncle, but last season, I think we had a very good game. You know, be fabulous, ultimate trophies, Nekakra. Mimi when say there are more African coaches, like more Ghanaian coaches, we are good. They have a bit of Atanasi. If it's Martinez now, you assess and woman, I who you way forward. anya se broni coach ana bi me dem me support say yama black man eni animu enya e be fa foforo then was a Ghana in was Pablo Selim.
Mobile coach at the club and fitness season here. Now, report between a foreign coach, say young outside, now young Bruni Fita, my Mokuti club, and I see enter you Kumaya, na young Shame Sibenya Bibinia, which now Kuti club, as a supporter, as a fan at the club, and a dear son of a campus. Man, Kada. Kwato company for kofa coach Flamon and ba ye Bruni Fita obeje kruwa kese bi ma kwato kwa sombo je menim kakran say local coaches ya na bo mo modern e dey Ultimate League e dey emai Ultimate ka mesre say be hire ho ayakwa kofa Bruni Fita dey yemfa bi wa ya ne entu omo kai eno na dey ehia sika na ye fi say be ma Bruni no say the ma local coach ya obeye adwuma more than Bruni no e ba Bruni na ye kofa no coach kese be pa na yen ka no kwato ko betimi akọ outside ko akofa entimi bi eyo omo na mfitire na oma coach titifie na kwa akofo maba semester say e wo coach papa fo e wo krom ya akade o say de kan mo say be ko e be tu omo kan de eye ye nya say kwa akofo be foforo ya de e be ba no emwa
they say kotoko ya mo kan wa so a mo ni abela mo na mo a mo ye interview timi I condemn timi fase nye di akire na ya de hu say o kohwe kotoko a o kwa o de ni je na ko say pay kra boboli obi a o kokora wunya ni je bi a ko bolo ji say still mo ko ya jako e say kotoko ba fa coach ayo because press be na ogana press ne ba ya na masonton ma fitim so ko hebo kwa na so hwem lofo ne de no a e say adije bia nim say we de kotoko achi wa no say me hwem lofo bo mo bo say de o mo stadium city e mo stadium na de kotoko bo sa stadium ko eni bi ra say hu de mo yetimi eni stadium eni ba bia no say one on the bonus and you say kotoko de afiem timi say kotoko ba fa Bruni coach o ba fa bibi ni coach adije bia ni timunum say de ho about team say constant mo fa ball until fa Bruni coach ba fa bibi ni coach ya de ya do ni kotoko subi because dada ye hu de kotoko aye fa so mo je Champions League bi asa na no firo no asa onya ye hu do mo ye park play ni bi ye hu do mo je say no kotoko de afiem
mini area you question as akwa no na ye ne nkasa na say akwa no ko destroy everything but ni nyina mu no and say kotoko supporters of Montini Gibo de won panimfo no mu bi ekeka no wo hwa mo no gidi yesa se sie de local coach ena omo emfa nti ene eno ka ho ena
wo feel bi o me we so wie na metimi de sa feel na ba o coaches ensem
no okay
mo feel bi
me nkomra ho good and yeah me wie kotoko na makacho say uko AJ Sports Complex adwuma de na ekotro ho no tie ni yie Ghana Gas eden krata asema ba mbaba besom na mom se CID e yopem so no a ena de omu ye ko ni nyina na obo ho ka na eno ana Gibo me no ka say de North American Circle 001 enso de krata abre kotoko company for say omo wie phase 1 no on person omo so phase 2 no omo ba no mo babua na nkoto company for jekrata na dia tum eno na North American Circle 001 e ka chomu nuan mu nyina amu America wo se obi amwa no mu nyina nka homom na phase 2 no omu nyina amfo mu nshem se de beye na kotoko betuma fa ne ntampa fra e wo AJ Sports Complex a omo say together we can make a difference na still ni nyina no omu gidi se omu betuma ye amana tumi ayefenti awie wo tie nka North American Circle 001 and kratara mo de ba no panifo so nemom akase omunya first kamai yem fancy su dua sa kakra maye afi no mo nso e de kratara ba panifo agi atumu ase de medical aka still wopem so no a ebo na de ho kan kakra Ghana Gas beba ti North America fo iba mo amaka nyina no mo so betumi aba na project no matimi aba besom amanyema etumi aye kama min komanim na memfa kakra ento so ewo ensamfo from na me ko brekum Chelsea unsa brekum Chelsea na no omene kotoko ena boy ewo MTNFA Cup semi-final stage ewo takwa yes TNA Park na no ena brekum Chelsea team manager ye fa no Asamoah Akosia champion aklarify sentia kotoko de omodi MTN logo ni bi ball mata de anim na omodi ne de ɔmantumi afa amam obi aka ho asɛm
almost Sunday sticker ema ya crowd rep no pick here from the FE and of course Sunday through STC but unfortunately sticker no be dulu kunu na yeso yeko but just what say BC achi nti on the day no after pre-match no no more discussions you catch almost say dey no BC achi nti the omunya man no more say okay o be another one say dey be betimi e dey about Jesus ni but rather unfortunately the more the buy no na transparent one say so sticker na so first match na dey na golden cake say dey o mo Jesus ni no na no ye yellow and na dey bo atram the visa no white nti dey na bo atram the visa dey enu bi no omunya man and na yeso Jesus ni so na white and blue nti me ko hange Jesus no me ye first one na me this bo ho no ade na transparent hu hwe enu nti na ma ya aha ya ho answer because ade no odi boma hu say the ade na nature no tie no and na very transparent nti sa na buy mo brave after pre-match no organizers no ba ko one Maxwell and then no mo kasa no mo the brave nti me na me take delivery of it me na me je ba me the code dressing room na me the boy Jesus ni no hu hwe because of the nature of na ade no transparent nti na hu enu nti na ma ya mfa mu ya je se bomu kra na kene komo yi din ke say the idia because nya dia obi hu
mo report to the organizers ni say mo de bomu anye we nti na mo amfa mu
actually komo je bia nkoso sa de sa time no afina na ka game no kra be starting nti na say na attention ni na o game no so because ya hang just ni bia video people no ba o be fa coverage no na ye koyo wo me na game na ba be start nti ama obi adwene mi say because na attention ni na o game no so
kotokodi o match no mu diem afei na production team no ekobrekum Chelsea and the team manager Asamoah Kosia champion ono so ache sentia omudie on the day omantimi amfa omudie amo omujesi no enim yenko Lions kakra na yentie Bashir Hayford na ogusu kasa wose ba bia wokokochi bia no aba se ono magya adwumadie no ebia wadwene ba ye so mapam wo mo as experience he is no emu bi no na say o walk away
Bia you want to make me na manso me mama ko na won sack me because ade o be sack man san ya ade but me ya ade nti ba se ni fi wa na bia me an ni fi o enya ade obi no be say Ghana for should open their eyes and see experience and experiment no choose back if they like experience fine if they like experiment fine obi already experiment o be ya check and say when you experience because as the onya result no kakaka no be experience already when you need that so he knows what he's doing.
Yanko August na hemfo ye league baabi ya bodrei eno hemfo say yanka no kre pa nkyere ho na no kre de o ka kyere ho ye ye o matches ni bebre ho agibo compromise nko an ye de ye
no kre nkyere ho matches bebre compromise I will say you who say sanity you can always see on the surface of it especially when the season is almost about ending let's be clear in our doings our thinking look the question e okay, I have I am Chomuka. Every I tell Gaka, okay, I'm not saying it's because of that, every for any of us, almost crime because we been for that long, and I said, Munchianaka, Haji, Papa, Bisoa, it's
na wamenezi yon mwa under 20 anano Egypt iye free mu ewo quarter final stage na o se onya bre na oka ho asem ekakra na o se other players ni bo hon mu a omonso ibetimi edomo aba be wurawuram progression no ena hia bi won kura na ibetim do makọ later Blasters
other players are in there. You need to end the stadium. Okay. Now continue to train them up and then possibly infuse them into the Blasters. Young qualifying the progression is the transition. I think we've lost our way in terms of the transition. Where is how the football cycle didn't work out? Where is he now? Because all of a sudden it is not part of the equation again. All of a sudden a free year is not a good player because he plays in Switzerland. But this general we always talk about Samoan, but the day are not more or more goals, not Black Stars. Most of us don't regard that country. In this case, Dubai. But that phase of his career was when he scored more goals for the national team than any other team he had played for. So we Ghanaians, we are quick to say, we are about ball Turkey ball at the end. We are about ball Caesar put the ball bed in the ball. That player becomes a bad player. It is the national team. When you have picked well in terms of your selection, that's all we are here. That player will not be a bad player. But if you look at where he's playing alone now, you might go and select somebody or both in this Abiana on the Daniel.
Augustine ahemfo na Moten Nkano na former Steven Amankona wom awbrekum Chelsea yan Chelsea oko South Africa club on din ene Amazul FC awuram ene Chelsea mpanimfo edin koma club no demand $100,000 and sanon beja Steven Amankona amana ko South Africa Amazulu a omagya no amana kwa in other news ehwa no na kyese omukyeremu dia ase bibia no etimi eboka dia eyade asan on fi no betima pocket $20,000 na kyese monthly eno nso kufu 7,000 omudi ahye ne botom month bia no so etimi agea wey ene nkomo kakra ekoso between Bekum Chelsea ene Amazulu FC wa South Africa ewo Steven amankona ho na yahwesa de nhyehyɛ no ABC akoso ewo ho Minko Nations mra na mewie ewo Onabu Kofi Adams eso na Nations FC anopa no ena mu se yes Emmanuel ano di kaunya na mamia okay mu hwese ye nyakra na wo de agibo de abepie mu ne se sade na Emmanuel no tro ekotu Facebook no empanimfo decide se omuni Nations FC players ni nyina e ba be ye meeting no maka twom se yesremo we de agibo sa na eko ebia na obi fufuro bi wa adwen bi se daachi bia no wo kohye go na wakwa kopeje na tade ani mama no abekere no sanse we nyame na ye na dom ene man 500 Ghana cedis on it is kind of 5 million and to many players near meeting no ma church o mo se de gibo
so mo ye hu meeting
ai se de mra ne sitie unso bu ha wo nim gibo mra no ase office o metima ye guest bia
NCD an komo nye meeting
unsa se asem ma ya ye mana asem obi ma wa ye mana chen o se de ntino gibo
ase pass wo bube betina se be bube ni nti betina se betia bonko de onya otino de din to back
boss
e be ni bu ni say
asema wachi a ye man de onyunu
but adibo roje
ako
ama wo chako
wo si asem nye dey
asema wachi a ye man de onyunu na se bioni a wo o say
can one mistake
o say de che ma chi o ya jo say dio any awo ti say asema wachi a ye man de onyunu na se bioni a wo
to asema wachi a ye man de onyunu aye fa no no a
that's it why
so that's it
okay sorry koi tino
gibo
to pack there ba
ai why ni ya mayen enti gibo mama production team no hwese they are not train we pulling down about because me check say emprefa ka channel say omomoden na they okotro to ho sie no na no pa no omomoden na on pulling down san say e bia na kofansem e dia ba chiri enti no o masre say player no enyi sa de no free Facebook o mu wi a omo no mu nyina be hia na omadi nkomo na yenko under 20 na yenhwe so manya qualification enti yanko PM e wo Chile eno na sports and recreation minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams at the air to dress under 20 team no a painful exit and I will move quarter final stage. Nanso a good team na yebetumi abomoden near a Juma Kakra ewo.
The U20 team painfully were exited from the African Championship at the quarter-final stage. That team is really a very good team, and I believe that it is a team that when you keep it with few additions, they will grow to become the under 23 that will be participating in the Olympics competition to be hosted again by, I think, United States of America. And when that time comes, I believe football and many other sports will do us some good.
Jibo, nti yenyina eno so ho na ene anwumrei yemfa de aka nyina no ema timu no na de de atudwai more amfa emeto aso.
Okay, Clementino, the darling boy, you better was say.
Na so kakra coaching no.
Okay. Na sa de no Suzy to bet me atna ye no coach now.
Yes, anopa me can story eno so wo mbijibo. Omu a men kan say eno no free supporters front no so wo do make it clear say jibo ompe bibini coach. Nto mu no ena me check say binimu di senka maso emra me fa adwuma na woni ni yaze tonya adwuma no. Tese maso de na amoka de o masrem panimfo say komoma Zito ento aso enu ya de ba ko wa ya de pa jibo te no die mfrim okay mfrim eno krepa
kojo been the message biaba na menene ya adwene o say that's my coach speaking, Coach Bashir Hayford. Korogo should go for him. He's an experienced manager and a proven one. Not that those matramakwe
na also be born din say o ko bi ko ho na menim say na no kra bi o mo dia me ne din betwa metri me so kakra say asa ko bi ko aso say no kra bi o mo no kra ni me ye ho adwuma nwumre o so nko ne nko nko for bash okay sike dia ne dia asa mate say nko for bogu menim sentia
bash our experience say kotokobeko Africa Bash wabo Africa ni bi or experience Bash enim kwan a ye fa so
hyetim
Emma players omo potential omo timi reach omo level track record ne da ho maybe omo persistent bi a kotoko plan say future no ebi obetimi a take over from Bash na wasua bibi from Bash intermediate before Bash dem so
okay
omo consider Bash for so
esa application dey we go aso sene dey ka ho na be so now tie na no pa you know say all call Lions kwa no munyini ni but we win say na fe na obehye nyema yie pa
no a coach Bash dey ye ka coach se wo Ghana ha Clementino untimi nyimi en Sunday abeyi Bash dey for the film ena kotoko no waye bi onim se de kotoko ni sitie o say na problem ne ye say achitafo ni bi fu say emre bi atwam nyoma e course o kai sa atwo ba so protest asem de etimi ba but Bashuye for kotoko bench no kotoko coach onim se coach na te bench
o kaso wo hyehyɛ team dia no wo hyehyɛ
ti IMC for no omo for money hwe Bashuye for
bi
e kwa na nhye da ma meti ba yi kan ye na aba matim Bashuye for eso do money hwe no he should come back obebu akotoko papa especially stadium woman because who can experience over hwe league na ye bo no Clementino nyoma be brain e de ball league no nyoma be brain e de ball league but me league am hwe ni this season upetima tactically who say a world coach team a Heart of Lions omo bobo who say yes coach na chiro bibi omo bo
na jibo say u de ne bemu a o hwe Bash pedigree na we no betima na technical director and dia na nkan Zito betima na technical director
depend on hye omo ne be ba me de coach si omo bo mu di me nka so obi omo nyina
ya sure
but say Bash available there they should go for Bash omo nko for Bashuye for say nya Bashuye for da na omo nko amano ne
one omo mo kazan so ya adwene
oh
sa hey bayiro Bashilistic tatis but the second time
omo consider Bash
okay
omo consider no
okay
Bash beboa onim team no
supporters ndi prefer local
onim players to
waka omo kra metwa komo yi no
Bash nim players to
na de entete so nkra na ye no odi akukuduro mo dum be wuro
na de hekwa fa so birthday sa ayi bekwe mutim
ya e kire ho bon so de mu wuro mo a oye
kofa inkum kofa bekwe
ya to anu haish
kotokonya akwafo so mfa so pa e Bashuye for time Francisco Fi
abana ko yalo no
yes Kwabena
yalo already
Ghana coaches ne bebre Kwabena yaro wo mutim
o ba matra chiro ya bijibo komo nyusu no omo nyusu no ne no kre
o hye sa ankure ya no and o do se for wo experience be tuem
finfini ho o no command finfini ho already
bon so ofe eno no ba o ye interview o say se bon one ma stadium tema wa hwe motor tennis no na bon ya pon me kai ko to go no Olympics game because go share 5-0 o se bon no ye be bon 40 minutes wa ma no ye wie already ampa 40 minutes na
kaza kasa ojibo yo zailu kasa
Bashuye for there enye onye coach kitwo
yeah sure
nti omon consider coach Bashuye for so
okay matter
omon consider
home meeting wo ne ne kire ya
nti meeting no omon kono omon fa Bashuye for don kan azaki to say
kosi bedu na enra
Mayele aba
oh yeah
Mayele fa Bashuye for kan fa ne kan
for wiki bedu na enra
okay nti na kwesi apen na say the information kwa chance ya say
oh the
so no on akwesi nkomo no
on the special assistant
different yes we dey me dem dey adwuma adwuma investigation na me ye nti we dey so dey kwesi o ti kwesi on kwesi bia na ye
so
details
be sound to exchange fast Captain Kwesi come on exchange of hands to partner I'm sure say Kotoko Elbohum. This week, because you be in Kumasi, Edia be in Kumasi for that league game against this MC. No, it's Abedu there. There will be series of meetings on my coaching once and some discussion.
No, but I say, if indeed Kotoko consider Bashiro for that, Zito be on Tenka director. You go Tenka director too, Bashiro for that's a multi-million-dollar question. And what Bashiro for work under Zito as head coach and Tenka director. No, I think I don't work. I don't work.
But now what of the master of supporters of air cannons? The master was a bear.
Well, who's Zito senior to Maxwell? Or senior to Maxwell?
It's Bibri crowd.
What does it? So every Maxwell bet my decided so with my working under him. But I was a Bashir Ford. I don't know. Also a junior. Zito a junior to Bashir Ford. Okay. Oh. Okay. As you know, but I saw a good coach there. No, there's no doubt about that. One of the best in the system. If anything, Upeso can be a Nyuma Waye from Power FC to I think tomorrow coaching one of the teams on. And that's one you cry Power FC, or Ashanti Good or Asante Kotoko. Then Obeto Lions, you cry. Look at how he's made the team. You know, he's a good coach.
No, Bash is very
no doubt.
Captain, now we had discussion now. Supporters and yepewe. One area that if say Kotoko cannot afford to get it wrong. The appointment of the new coach of the team. It shouldn't always be pressure. Mostly, this is no supporters pressure. Ni akofana baba bana enkoyi. Kotoko atry coach bia okrumasi bia so metry be matry. Eti ena yepe Maxwell ene yepe no. Me I think say Kusiapia and the committee are almost set to look for the next coach, you know. Ese omode omasto from ye na yehwe se broni na mfisa mabara baboa obi any problem bibinia anaso Africa ya no mfisa baboa obi any problem. But the most important thing is say they have to get a very good coach that obeba baboa manyima kwankan. But mostly no see o disappoint se team bresa unso mo no this is mostly emotions is attached to most of the things that emotions in the door. And when you are taking a decision, now it is more of emotions. I want you emotions are getting it wrong because you don't put it to proper scrutiny because emotions is attached to it. And the things that the committee led by Kusiapia is a very well established coach. Onimde. And again, because it shouldn't always be about the legends as Mount Far legends, it should be who is competent enough to coach a team. And then a way coach it team no, we watch some team leader and a way there be. They should look for the best. So Chroma say, I don't say you see, there are a lot of good coaches elsewhere performing. I would $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Oh no. He on your platform not to excel. They need a platform to excel for a bigger adventure. Instead of doing I say, now you are good or form a low budget. But not to airplane say on meanwhile, I like the on low budget. It's easy. Say, almost tell Chromacy yan any year. Sakochi and no, I ask more boyana
So no France.
Faroli.
Yes. Just say who tell the story now? At that time no France can't watch because who's a young guy. Just chance and keke. Sata mis can't watch no. Because what we fear the amano.
Everything John.
Oh, come to fear.
There's an keke.
Oh. He wasn't there.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, guys, see, Miss Atam na onya sa opportunity no. Oh, go and check. He wasn't
all France and Isaiah.
France and America.
No, you say.
Messi was the story no interesting one. Who's a very young one. Who is here when you even currently age in Poland that you compare to us at that time America no. And this I say 7, 8 but Kotoko we're not paying Ogun $4,000. Jibu, if you are paying Ogun $4,000, then I just say, until you coach that at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on no. If you can pay 4, you can pay 8.
Hey, there's some no okay.
No, it's if you can pay 4, you can pay 8 for quality.
The quality could be no by 8,000.
No, Tio, your coach is be a Jibu, Abuchino, or my badges here at Enninam. A youth team ne
your quality.
Oh, so baby na quality. Baby na she had just that onya chance no to be because it mo hu ya din ho coach no teams no anya easy to get to the main, you know. And most of them no they come to Africa, establish themselves. After teams are kese dey so mo. Enti akosi what the Ghana say kotokoma kono mfise makwa na mapem na enye ya go to Germany omo young coaches no go to Spain omo young coaches no go to Portugal omo young coaches no. These are areas that omo de ye ban coaching na omo young guys na fe omo sua de na omo kra no jibo they will come with technologies omo with modern yama at the ball system no because I don't know urban the vision yani say he's come to use a platform for a bigger opportunity. I'm going to speak. Obviously ukofa German bro ni bi na say Spain bro ni bi na say Portugal bro ni bi ko ma say now the kotoko ebo Africa na nyima kon kan ya afem mo say mutu wa ali aba na we aba no mu chese omo enti say kroma say the crowd want to say omakwa akopem and the coaches na e wo kroma say no maso la ba ko wan ba ko and omako ran sa coaches akwa we ba no oko and they say omako apema they should also look like at the foreign opportunities maybe no and also one area that they can look at it, then explore that option. No, so now bibia and so and content. As my catch me and say, Kwesi, one for legend. As I remember, momenty supporters emotions. No momenty. Sadi me anyway. If you are able to avoid these two, they will make the right decision. First one. Kusi avoid legend for now on no and yankofa nipa avoid that conversation kusi apia. 2 avoid the emotional supporters omono and we bebre na no and we ne betimi atundro and we di o ha or betundro beti ase and we avoid that one. The emotional aspect of what the supporters will see, the humor legend aspect of the conversation so no yen film. Let's make the right decision. Season end no fit say current to abonu mo no beto so a mama sama. That is if they think say he has performed no beto so a obi no muni asem. But what we are saying is that whatever decision that you are taking, it should be like they should not get it wrong this time. So they should not get it wrong this time. Eti nkosiaba ebana kwaba abedu Ghana edia we ko bo kuma say edia there will be some meetings be and the discussion will go on.
Honestly, I don't know where this technical director thing is coming from at all costs as a executive technical director. I was with Ogum Dieno. How the whole thing started. Ogum was made to be a management member and at the same time a coach. It will gain a certain level of opportunity being powers be. And they are not a could do baby and not as in every management no. Because of the same people and no more management he needed Obia Obit my guidance from the top. So that is what going for that certain advisor, certain director, Coach Malik Ebemuno. But with Zito's case, I don't think that is the same. You appointed Zito as a coach of Asante Kotoko or in a management in Yasimbia, and he's working under the management. As me if the Zito performance no, at least so far so good. The buy level okay. So if you can continue like that to the end of the season, I don't think there's a need for that tanker director. I don't think there's a need for tanker director. One, tanker director no Obiara to matter baby no yemfa coach we Maxwell, Sika Kono, Bashir Rayford. And yet easy to appoint, say Zito is there as a tanker director. Coach a woko fana ba no. Except coach Eddie Zito share maybe in common in terms of one philosophy. Two, that coach will understand to work with Zito. What does he? So he can go to Maxwell, and Maxwell will tell you, I'm not prepared to work under tanker director. Because Maxwell himself is a big coach. He's gone to the extent of coaching the national team. Black Stars deputy assistant and some interim head coach of the Black Stars. But for the almost he's the senior most. And I say the system man. If I mean so I say we water free wa or the water cry me as a bang. But let's give it to Watara. Or I say, kind of two most senior most or no Watara. Anyway, so would he be able to working under Zito is another thing. So appointing just a coach to work under will be as a tanker director no. And yet so is that. And say if Zito is performing, fortunately our another Premier League head coach in I think coach was the name. What's the name? Prince Owusu. He's gained some experience in the Premier League. He's coached someone in the Premier League side.
What is that Prince? So, from a checks, no. None who are retired from coaching, no.
Of course.
Because of Kotoko situation, there's a quite emergency situation. Good. And Coach Kwesi appear based on the relationship with Coach Prince. And on the Casas, stage here was here, no. Or the Branabeboa, na year season now. I got to our retirement soon. So premature. No, you're out of
premature.
Or you're out of the discussion.
On to us as coach.
No. Sentina, Bebano. Hamza.
Okay. So maybe if you say, to be honest with you, who crisis be or what? A bit demanded as a tanker director ever. In many clubs, that thing is not applied there. Oh, what are good teams are here? Some just sporting director and a coach and in a juma. So if Zito will sit down with him again, no more head on from the end of the season, as a free said the modern bonus were near, he should be made to continue as a head coach. Now I won't train me not support a big cat at him. Voice power doesn't support a big cat. I'm not for the maybe. But if you're talking about winning the league, most of the time, because you need some financial muscle, financial strength to keep them for some time. Don't buy short time no more. But so Brony coach or what? There are some fundamentals we are that thing you wouldn't even deprive them of. They would give it to you. You see the point? And I think they should allow the system to go the way I can. So far, Zito buy, in 3 or 4 matches, right? I think he's cruising on. Winning one league match, or draw with Hasselhoff in Accra, FA Cup game against Chelsea. So So I think he's on course. As you mean that tanker director at some tanker director no. In many cases no. Yeah, na ekoye coach over men fans say Zito no wa. Obia in many cases what are younger than Zito. That are also performing well. You cannot go and pick any other person behind Fanema. So if they have that trust in Hamza, so 2 Hamzas no. They are talking about that 2 Hamzas no. For me be working under him not or no working as a head coach cum tanker director. I think that will also be good. So Omunya Butre, they shouldn't be in the rush. Omunya Butre and someone take that decision now. Omunya Butre. Me what I mean disagree with Zach in say legend, not a legend, not a good. So what about that one?
I didn't say on Gaza Momo. Emotional say and legend I be a man supporters a more pressure. I am far away because of a legend is my man. Oh, okay. I did back I walk to supporters Nibio.
But if the legend is good, I cannot deprive them.
Oh, fine. But on say captain. Yamianim no Krini. Baby I'm Tintia. Me coaches in Bua me to Mudia. And I don't know the direction of the club to say baby on somebody team in the call. Ebu o ha me fu se kotoko asan won.
That's true.
In has some do money show bi.
I don't be na make can. Because honestly, I'm struggling to see if we say Marshall, I'm very prepared to work as a coach. That is to a technical director. It's another stronger. The I'm fan try say your bobo dino, no, but there's more to that. So if it is performing, at least he's changed more mentality. At least the last 3 games, the attitude to which the more approach games, our mentality has changed. I watch Asante Kotoko, and if you watch their body language against the Shins FC, now hopes were lost. Hopes were lost. You could clearly see from the tanker men, from the supporters, the management, and they were thinking of saying, "Anyway, also be able to now know if say, okay, say that anyway, they were not considering themselves as, but with just 2 matches. I said they are in the race. I said, it's not lost. They are doing well in the FA Cup. And maybe they should think about Zito and consider him say he can do the job. He should be there.
Selbert. Discussions we Jibo Abbas step now. And I know Pame Bejuma. I think say 20 minutes before Zemban, I was on a conversation with a former coach. And I discuss a Kotoko job ya. Na Samba Kwani Paneka Bodu. And how any ya Bodu are conducting I'm now a typical Kumase person. But Asante Koroko Ejuma. Ye boni din kra na chese. E chitafo no kra pe wa o kan asem no krabo. He was expressing how at the end because he felt that they are not questioning the intelligence of Bodu, but they are questioning his behavior and how reacted towards Kotoko. No say one to turn in your may Dibo, one to turn in your may. I down for down to turn in your may because we are Nidia. Nyanyoma we conversation with you and get two chama among Kobabe for Juman. Because why is that about Hamza? Everybody seems to be okay with Hamza. Have you heard? Some Hamza so called more has. But what the objections around Hamza?
No, sir, a board assistant.
Yes. What the Hamza objections? This will be kind of Hamza. There be people are even asking questions. Hamza no bada bay. You was what steady. People are asking pan or bada bay. It's all because we extended the contract with Vision FC till the end of the season. And as a Vision, so no. Jibo agra Monday you. Oh, matches no bubo home no. So meant me to turn your may net fast was and bit me head. I say bit me aba. And Tina say, Oshema movie. But people are okay with him. But why not board? Say Australian your may because they say the house of folk door no. Captain the measures when him say house door no matter who board side. The number of times supporters na raise board or raise kubia na mpanimfo abuabu. So if the house door na yatum na Kotoko yatumwa, these are the two big clubs for Ghana ha. And I say league na airborne I can yepe coach I say more league no more trophy panka bodu ka ho.
Yeah. 1 league title, 2 FA Cup.
Yes. Or more trophies ka ho. Anka when can come on a bank or be team for trophy me and be bodingo. But she said it was a far to oh. And you cannot be a Kumasi person. Or be expected to say okay, Jina Fark no swa kick out say good, but the reactions were overboard. They overboard. Buano. Let's wish him all the best. Now let's come to the conversation. Baby, I would know your dream. Coaches Nibi Oha. The second coming of Ogum, the second coming of Maswa Kunadu. I say can you be when it comes to second coming, the third coming, come on.
There's a bash should be free.
No. So
second coming.
There's a bash film. There's a bash film. Bash or Baba technical director.
The husband is it away.
And then is it Nkazito your head coach. End of story. Na bash. Na says bash. Ultimate coach out of Lance, no attenance be 70 minutes. Na near J na bench.
So as you said, do training near J.
Na got human pressure ni munche out of Lance. Got human pressure will munche out of Lance. The Lions, no, he has the ability to relax for near J to control affairs. You're a technical director. Now streamline the Kotoko team from head to town to the last bottom, including the youth team. That's it to Nyajuman. If he is coming there, that would be the best option. But so no, I bet Tina bench, we are a press conference. I could be a press conference on Yabi. Near Jane. Lots of questions now. And you say, on one case, and will run a retirement. You need that energy. You need that, when it comes to handling of club football. First, there is a coach in the national team. No, the national team na club football no a very stressful, very demanding. In Tibash, I think say technical director position. Or story now the buy on how the Kotoko technical team was formed to manage things till the end of the season. And now my man focus it to be an anchor for Trent Johnson because the technical team of Asante Kotoko it was formed in such a way say we mu koyempe bi animanimi ya no mo fa yewie season no and animanimi ya me ankofo obi akeke yem form mo ya pabne. Let's go in for people who can get the job done. And to him say I think that's a quiet story will happen. Nanka Zito badada. Zito was already coming before say Ogum Pamoneba and the mom / interim head coach no e kan. And even at some point, even Prince Owusu, no, Coach Prince Owusu. Now at some point, they wanted to make Prince Owusu the main head coach. Senka Hamza Beba. They was Senka Hamza at the end of the year. Remember Prince Owusu a main head coach. Coach Karim Zito as the technical director. Hamza as the assistant to end the season. But also Hamza at the end, Sunday, Nenum Reno. The command day, the Kuremu Tuesday na appointment, but I still na honey and I'm reforming the whole conversation. And they need to get one as soon as possible. Captain Open, I mean, one yardre, say we see because they know, say at the end of the season, the structure need to change. And a structure won't change. Because if you delay the appointment of a coach and in delaying the organization of your technical team, what that means is that you cannot get active when it comes to the transfer market. Though, they are picking a this season. The transfer market in the first, no. Coach Obana be pay some no. Oh, your position a club no say massa. You hear be had here be that. The emotional market no mu say obi there based on the technical know-how of the people available. And so if Coach Karim Zito is a technical director, Coach Akwesi Appiah is a head coach, you cannot tell me that those two, when it comes to Yebia, who's a left back, your problem. A Brazito, any boy is not training, who's a left back, your problem. One Ababe can't chase your left back, your problem. So that institutionalized way of doing transfer will be part of their discussion this season. But the whole issue is they need to get one as soon as possible. Maso Kunadu Sika Kono Jibo nkom de omunyina to nche beboa me de no maso CK munyina
maso out CK out
odo mu fom nyina to nche
nesin ka wana ka be over
ko no end of story
ko don ko foreign
is it a conversation foreign coach in G League no na of course ko enye sanity obi betimi agibi hihye ne ye ntiase no kwan fa so tene o ma ase no how we relate to them no and they go fast as no babu za de be chen no atam the bag no ko but say when the institution is well built near design here some of those things no because if you find yourself in the midst of Abia Zito coach akwesi apia nebia and you can foreign na enye ni nyina na ebroni o Africa continent we can get Jibo a coach bia of South Africa coach bia of Nigeria coach bia of Senegal who can be very good to come and change things for us enye ni nyina na ye kofa broni ankasa because Africa continent you are equally good coaches wa as a wunya abotra hwehwemu a wetimi a pe coach bia o develop team bi o Rwanda o develop team bi o Ethiopia very very good coach no one say associating himself with Kotoko which is a big club in Africa continent boost ni CV ama nyoma akuya you can get that okay so it all comes back to carefully selecting the right person locally there I think say most of them never second coming common my issue has to do with the second coming Yehuma Sokunedu he won the league in his first time the second time oba in a movie coach Ogum similar story and clearly he has not been working for the coaches who are Omokonombo. So they should take their time, go outside Ghana because Ghana had there. They say Kasim Bengo is on top of a year. I kind of say Baby Enugu Stars, Nations. Coach from Paul Manson for Baby Enugu Stars. Jibo, coach from Paul Manson about Kope.
Yeah.
You will see.
Okay.
I'm come before front.
Obed, me da say me say ba ho na yakọ the last run ansa na matifo bre na omoso etimi abam na omoso adwenkyere omode aba be kan program no ho. Sofo Apostle Dynamic. Sofo yobi a on fa program yi enni agro. Sofo ne yere Leticia. Esi omo TV achi dendenden a omo ehwe program no. Sofo na me nkoso anhyirawo. Ene umpai boa wode eta yachi Zach amitiwe ehena be fabium last round
Dibo
Zakito
wa wonipa award monza
oh di monza
award monza no ohwe program no na se menka nche wo se ne bra ne yere Oceano se ne yere e fa no Mrs Rukaya Musa Mrs. Rukaya Musa oye djuma wo asono maso yes government hospital
asono maso say eye road ya okwana so
okay anti o say ono oye djuma government hospital na nekunu e wo so magazine
awana de bae
oh pacho enye awal demonza
how quick how dia co production mama mo twa bibia si ani no
oh say odo buy na me
ene ma me bisa questions
odo buy me for
the way I see and assess see ene buy
oh there be odo buy na
to why ho adwuma che
na me mom say
Zach
jibo
Bobby
baby ye tire there I think say
if I was the message we buy you.
Oh, sir.
Also, Chiamunina.
Oh, I so.
Na Ose Kofi Adams is gradually becoming the spokesperson of the FA on the comments about under 20 elimination from African Youth Championship. Na
Kofi Adams, honorable. I think sir. The problem.
Sana me feel say you have seen Kofi Adam baby ni profile baby o free ban
over no baby bi sungo
about the wasati e say Kofi
say the ban no be defend you
oh you disappointed pa
say adwuma no
since 2015 Ghana qualify for under 20 World Cup
you better come in say when you bring
we tournament na ye bo sa ye ko akọ jiji na ada 2015 from 2015 by Nkobi.
Na yentim qualify mpo.
How many star ba has Malka?
Na yentim qualify. Qualification keke to the World Cup is a problem. Now, you come from not being the champions of that competition to say qualification keke mpo yentim qualify. Na yentim qualify because I expect as a minister no. He should be asking himself questions. DNS interfere to me and qualify. You should be addressing this problem. Sikasem, Sika calling agency players who unqualified to play. Ni from Marco. Ni a jado make me abonso or mountain fee. And it's a only yet chroma say we a penny on our sports ni na no. Now all this thing is going on now. At least you should be hitting the FA hard, calling them to explain why they took such decisions. Now, when I fail, I won't know about church na. So you want us to believe that you understand the problem more than the FA. Kofi want to us to believe that he understands the problem more than the FA. This is an area. Claire said the reason why we failed because these guys use agency players. I don't drop don't make me no mo ko frɛ the yepe contract am mo ko bo no. Tournament like Okwakobo. Then you call about more than about 15 foreign players. Say, meanwhile, these guys only came about a day, or some of them came a day, 2 days, 3 days. So there was no training with the guys now. I understand. And of course, they drop the players that he has been in camp with for a very long time. Abubo friendly matches. Drop for players. Now, Sako Desmond, I say Premier players and Division 1 players because we can be a omokobobo eba. This guy sat down for us to experience the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to Ghana. A busy Ghana brabum. Say a tournament. Who is Jerry Free? Who is Jerry Free? Or your wine? What exceptional, what extraordinary thing has he done in his career? No, Bobo. Oba Egypt na wo na fly ko Spain na ko bo ade chana DSC ya no
EBS dawo 1994
o ka abedi pele asam abedi
Tony Eboa
o hwe di bia wo bo yeah ka asam I don't want me but I mean look at the pedigree Jerry who is he
na you were to me by Clementino
ma wa mo bi
so no ka finalist no
but I didn't see me maybe I want back. Who is the referee? Let me say I can strike better than him.
Oh Debbie massa I can strike better than him.
I can strike better than him.
Oh I can't wait to strike better.
No I just need 1 man training. I just need 1 man training because I have a better movement. I have better control. I can pass better.
I send be nesi and they I say you take a decision be favor Ghana.
Say get Ghana.
Ba body onimbo. And the age group ni there will prove so nimbo.
Na oba e wanya hwe enti no nfa so na say. Say onimbo ni team na so ba na 20 mu.
Na 20 na see a ball a boy you Accra Sports Stadium. He was the best player. A ball no Ligoni. All African games.
Asma e Kenya ni say.
Osa a member of the senior national team of Blaster.
Onye the hype around that boy no. Ghana say yeah. To say ye chance be hu adikiti bi ye be hype sa the hype around that boy no to the extent say Ghana afi Ghana ye need players who Ghana lack players to the extent say your tournament under 20 tournament the player will fly and go to Spain or ball near fly na ball Egypt
because by FIFA regulations no time now the ball under 20 qualifiers then can FIFA you want club release one more
and drop him is it force
one ever ball
sa coach here why I made you this coach had problem with Peter Aqua and the other Premier League players who cause so much as the other guys. They say weekends, no more ball. He needs them at Pram Mom league matches. I said, as all players. So he dropped all the Premier League players and Division 1 players. And I want them Division 2, Division 2. Say, any brio. Mpacho coach.
You know, I'm under 20 now. Now say mo afraid Division 1 players. I'm afraid Division 2. I'm afraid Premier League. I know. So mo we ni nyina no. No be so mo say foreign players no mama just for mo qualified that.
I'm qualified that. I don't go tournament no. Anyway, honorable. If you have all this information, now one hour be defending FFOE. You should be reprimanding them for bringing this embarrassment onto us. So what could take such a wag decision? I did problem when you have. I feel the owner of an album, so and at the end,
Daniel, my prem person, okay, 2001 qualifies to Argentina 2001, Africa, they born Ethiopia. Okay, Steven Tete
has,
yeah, so no boko that Tana has a boy African name to be obo Ethiopia. No be has there no sako no asabebo.
When you blast us, some
under 20.
Some ma young can. Or no qualify koi as you know but we want to meet that's an asem no
if you think say obet me here because see team chemistry very key boys now more pram training and you drop all of them just 3 days of tournament now the foreign players are back omoni boys in border omonya sheda say they should come and play in the tournament you struggle where they are open your problem eti Kroma said honorable ama uncle for no omo happy with you kra omo happy because captain is a comrade so but captain kra no I say officer the honorable here no
I'm the deep power
officer no
go free bow there
man says
for president 8 I have respected him for our conducting but I say hano the me say yes from
ohuni
David you jump to the honorable the couch honor the reporter ba na
the first year president share na wanya no kan ni dia ka we kan wadwa che no
otro ai metie Chelsea for is the team manager or Mazo or something or Casano of my explanation be why Chelsea MTN use the MTN logo no from Moyimu. So got nothing to do with ABI or sponsor and you know that conflict into that year side, you know. But a decision but he thinks first of all not any transparent. It is no man farm one reporter will be here or take a decision as a team manager or Maza and or yes you know. Say if we have a serious FA and a serious that the conduct no say only serious sanction.
Tedinti.
And you and the no oh yeah no if the other man a transparent for boom or the people who bought it either they will come and change in the second half and I say they will allow it to be there. Yes, as a war.
And
because a competition and a pioneer lawyer who happens to be communications officer who happens to be a lawyer no okasa and God being so good muko for FA Cup loss no buy it is enshrined in the law say once we participate you know so would the sponsor of that competition na joton there ebo ujesimu na say e ka onema ho
enim I was saying Zaki to almost 30 baby so ye promotion and no kra nan chen no almost say logo of the competition title. The title of the competition is MTN FA Cup, not MTN.
Oh, I know.
No. Oh, baby, I'm not sure.
The title sponsor, but you the title sponsor.
Carlin Cup. Carlin is a company. Almost sponsor cup competition in England.
Okay.
Into clubs, no. A Carlin Cup, who said that? So what's the chance? Maybe a Carabao Cup. Maybe don't be normally at tour. On to me for Carabao, M. Carabao said
so was it MTN FA Cup? Whatever they gave it to them. Me Asante Kotoko, I won't fault Asante Kotoko so much. Only that maybe beyond your boy and I say hono and tell us a change na yes or life sponsor hono sebo. Come to about any other place. But what they are now. I wanna all catch it as transparent. One I oh, and we need to sometime I see a competition, no, I see a protective, because this FA Cup we until for so mean it has come to stay for over 10 years under continental administration. Near more FA Cup Ghana. Now to be so mean almost 30 years no more creative biama and FA Cup has become one of the competitions that your boy your country might ask you obi any come. So we are crowd also participate there. I say omra who this so.
Yes, so organizers so yeah the papa.
Yeah, the other man.
The omo yeah ambush marketing.
I know another topic that we will discuss. Clubs who omun raise and omun raise any other issue on. But I don't know what can I say because now they now be time no. As some couple ball. So the pressure was as your couple ball no. Meanwhile, the other man. The other man officer transparency and we just say M match no. You didn't go back to tell them.
Digabi mebo. Ufuza de na ya de hia afifo ne pa no bezo mo ye hu adwuma. Time now can say time they dey homo. No, the FA has already sent omunema to them. And according to them, move in. They be see omachi or brekum. So free. Money. No provide you way. Free brekum Saturday. So as game so Sunday. So no told me no back control. After time I dey no ka said no ka because omo na mistake man dey ka.
Just free brekum Friday.
Free Saturday na munzo mbetwem. Saturday.
Unwomo. Well, I know say them anajo.
Me homo.
So what on floor Saturday. Menya FA for man kan down Sunday ade no. I meant to establish say am pass ku si omachi. And I say for answer them. But what has never been the case? Mo buy no. Mo ko report here na FA ni mam bi. The only mam no. What they are transparent. Others will report to them. I don't know any agency no transparent emfa. So mo anya bi am how they are if reported anya wo. Or better still, fabo omo bada TV come na talk na emfa. Omo what my power na say my body omaye. But you don't take a decision say me team manager no because I didn't transfer my farm. 2 you antimi akoba money because na ball na ben. This is something that the person say no I said Chelsea for na akra can say bi no. To me be no dey say sade no. Is the FA Cup for no say if indeed MTN for not threaten say sade no mo ye no Chelsea and farm mo nti no omo threaten say on be draw. So money set team manager ne Chelsea nya asem kan e fa ho. I won't blame Asante Kotoko. Omo de ne de the club decided on the shoulder. And now go machi. And omo choose on akobo ha. And akofa issue na no money the kind a high sense no edeba. Kotoko did the right thing. But ebi na some no bonus come sisa. But Chelsea the FA shouldn't forgive them. And the team manager now open
explanation ka na yen kwati for.
The ama me about born na the bia me di house na Kotoko ho ya on here FA for no see. If a idea anke hu here pa say FA Cup your bono Sunday.
Yeah.
Bodu any refinya kasa Joadana and omo charge board. Ene ukwada omo charge brekum Chelsea for. Referee no man fan fan bomb je MTN no man fan bomb enim. So it tells you everything about the FA. Thank one because as of now they've not punished them. And I won't mean to club seeker. Maybe I will so humble punishment behind the scenes by deducting seekers from the mom. Maybe before but this can there's all charging panel.
Yeah.
There's all charging on. Nanka we are. Like I say scanner. Then can be a FA Cup what do semi a debamano, yeah, teso. But I know that they've not charged them for that conduct. There's a house no got money bre. Because if Chelsea can break the rules and still survive. If they can break the rules and still survive, then how much more will Kotoko?
And also can Chelsea be a omumumraso.
Exactly, it's also possible. Me sure mo am koye NHS say if any there are 2 clubs in any man, it's part of the regulations. I was even trying to download it right now. Say they owe the marketing right of the competition, including every club that participates. If that article is really true, then the Ghana Football Association can determine even the kind of sponsors you should have in your kits in any of their competitions at Obo. So they owe the right to that competition. And even how our Besha on Tadi. And to say if your sponsor conflicts with their sponsor, they can ask you to take it out. Because they are not a competition at Oba, but competition. So on that angle, no, there's like regulation. I'm trying to download it. No, when it comes to the FA owing the total right to all the competition and even the clubs that participate or some extent of right over you, marketing right over all club or participate here. Say, Emma FA know a good position, but the bottom line is, season we I'm really watching how to focus on Asante Kotoko. Kate the Ababa Tuja said they are getting a new TV sponsorship. That's why it's our interview, no. So we are all hoping that next season you be a sponsorship for the league. When it comes to media coverage, this kababa. Two has ne Kotoko we any odote interview or say any form of sponsor be a beba league in Mubiano. Almost supporters na sponsor and be ride on. They will meet the FA and demand for a larger share, including TV. No? And as I said, no could die after see a poly we started see a league. Yem pese a besa akwaye ye jinan krani mu to ja style of management. Season that partnership between House and Kotoko must be back on to push for everything that they demand or they deserve. Especially when it comes to the financial aspect of the game. When the be close, who players are asked na Kotoko. Say local team, Kotoko ba player ho, and a has ba player ho. Locally, on many clubs, on mutimi triama uboto mutimi yema kakra. I've seen conversations. Club, agents or mutiapa, ako player ho. Bo born, Kotoko no born higher than that. The price of motor players market can has near different. And to say almost with Druska, some never more met me keep players near yet. Say now upon here Casamba contract extension. Someone's salary in is now around $2,000. Edu. That's my currently. Yes. And to say extend the because saying. You extend the and the crazy dollar no. Eba from crazy do 12.5 no say no. Even if it's 12.5 by 12.5 times 2,000. Are you not talking around 25,000 Ghana cedis a month for one player? And to say, Sama Kuma 9 or Sama Kuma Chibo Timwa. His car obo. Whilst Uber Kobe be known only the 1,000, 1,005. I quite him cross word 2,000. Now, no best Casemua. Almost the entire season in the match. Captain, almost an entire season. Samatex won the league last season. You can count the number of times, start times. It could be more summer boys who could trouble, but if it was not Haas, if it was not Kotoko, or they no Muji League na or your coronation, how many of their matches no showing? But Kumasu Mujine Musa until Kotoko last game on the before bar, or when you know could go summer boy or main trust are born. That is how big the two clubs are. Ain't there some more many break? Among Kambum near year season now. Among striking on those aspects. No more pushy F, you know. Among pushy F, you know, for them to do the right thing. When Kotoko has decided, said, league name put two security measures, they are not playing. You know. The FA needed to conform to that to some extent. Ask the Kotoko some more when bring country F and say started season na sponsorship papa be any ho among bo. If it was who's a sponsorship next year, Bonsamanum Krobaku Yaba. Untimi, Obe. Me say, Tibo. Sahas no Kotkokasi ever started season. You need sponsorship, Papa, any headline sponsor league, you are not participating. They will go and find one.
05361610201941941461. Ubeti afre na waba eye jumedie no eso. Agito, zide ekwano no. Ti yankola no so na yenkonkodi enkomo ewo ahoma no so one ofrefo a odi kan udi baby akase frinado wasemato aso
good
evening no nyame adom na so ya be adobako na de pass na nyaw e big joe mkase fi here. Oh, okay.
About time about that you me better Mr. Uba Bana or Mr. Mai. ya papa
enye eda next time obabia wo beba no mama wa yi masutire na say meso betimi atwon
because sama na workers na kwa me ba okra be tia wo so be kai na
ampa makai
too much they are too much akwa na no man kan na ha kan
mba chomati
kaka kosa mkana se trempo info omunya abotre na omunke ko kita e ma ye seji so no mbi timbe mana omun samano na tin no se le fida de pakuma so no maka nya sam keto wo yetime saka free up mas be rebo so ni kuna se aka so na sa we here di the trempo info mene ai Mr. Kennedy nyan mene ne wo ha ya to saka so ha ya wo number ko 1 I'm the organizer.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, to us. We didn't maybe I can say Fernando was my to us.
Hello,
yes. We just so.